What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. First show of the day, afternoon show. What's going on? How y'all doing? Probably either headed to work, coming from work, or at work. Either way. Salute to you for getting up and getting after it. As I, try to formulate how this thing is supposed to go, For one, hopefully today we get back to the 3 shows per day plan. Ideally the noon, 5-ish, and then midnight-ish. But without further ado, welcome to Kush Equal Living. I am your always smoking host. You dig? Oops, great. Now, hear me out. Cheating the system a little bit. Because the show y'all gonna get tonight, I actually recorded early this morning. And I felt like it wasn't a morning show. So I'm recording this one. And then you gonna get the show I recorded at night. Now, I say that to say this. What happened was the show I recorded was so freaking long, and I didn't like it. So I had to reshoot it all over again. Some things got in the way. My timing got messed up. Long story short, I couldn't use it. Which is whatever. If I got to reshoot it, I got to reshoot it. The bad part, I smoke in every episode because in my mind, I work it as we smoking together. So what did I have to do? Roll up again and smoke again. But I did it in a way to where I smoked technically, but I didn't smoke. I didn't smoke the whole daddy or whatever. This is what was left from the other show. Because after that, as soon as I stopped recording, I couldn't smoke no more. I was cool. I'll be by myself in here, smoking away. So to save myself, I didn't smoke it all. But I'm smoking with y'all. So let me get the ears. Let me get the ears on. I got my ears on. You know the situation. Please like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube like it when I say that. It makes a little thing from what I was told light up or whatever. And I kind of need y'all to do that for me so other people can see this. When you like it or subscribe to it, all the stuff you like and subscribe to, I get to join in that algorithm, and people who like that stuff catch this. That's how it worked, more or less. So definitely please like, comment, subscribe. But let me get to business. If you smoking, light that up. If you drinking, pull it up. I mean, it's 10:30. It's 10:30 in the morning. But who am I? By the time we come out, it'd be noon. It's a perfect time for a drink. As long as you're not knocking back a bottle, go on and get you a little sippy sip. This is Drink Champs. Obviously, if you don't know who's on this screen right now, you've been under a rock. This is the one and only. My female comedy GOAT, Miss Luenell. You know what I'm saying? She had something to say during her Drink Champs interview, referring to Kanye. So I want to make the first episode today light and quick. We're just trying to, wet the whistle, so to speak. Quick smoke, quick little watch, on to the next one. But she had a comment, a reaction to Kanye West, and I fucking loved it. I loved it. It's all I really been saying when it comes to Kanye. And to hear a woman say it, and she's older than me, so she kind of like an OG-ish type of individual. To hear her say that lets me know I'm not barking up the wrong tree, so to speak. So let's get it. Let's get to the business.
Did you see Kanye and his girl at the Grammys?
See your face. Before we shoot the same thing.
Grammys?
Here we go. Think about it. We done got to the point where people say the name Kanye. We react with our face before we react with any type of word. It's like, I find myself looking to the sky like, why? Why? I get it. But I want y'all to hear what she said. The look should tell you where it's going, though.
Somebody get him. Somebody get him. Why the fuck is this?
Somebody get him. We don't even know who to call no more to get this dude. Hey, just somebody get him. It's like that uncle that nobody wants to see at the family reunion, and for some kind of whatever reason or whatever the fuck, how the hell he know we was holding this thing? How he know what park to show up at? He show up drunk, belligerent, don't know what he gonna say next. He about to offend everybody. He that uncle. When you see him pulling, like, oh shit. Put your money away. He gonna want to borrow some money. Put the Hennessy up. Leave the cheap shit. Leave the E&J sit right there. Let him drink that. He that dude.
Why? Why and why? Why is this necessary? Why is this necessary? Somebody get him. And he just said some real fucked up and ratchet shit about Kamala lately that was very unappreciated. And you know what? This is why I say about go back and fighting. Back in the day, somebody would just simply go beat his motherfucking ass.
Boom. This is what happens when we get away from what we do. When the people that's not us, y'all too violent. Y'all sort everything out with violence. Y'all shouldn't be the way that y'all are. What we should have said then, instead of giving in, saying maybe we is, what we should have said was mind your fucking business. Don't worry about what we doing over here. We know how to handle our people. Chicago, where Kanye is from, he got an OG somewhere, right? That's like, I'm gonna have to touch this. I'm gonna have to touch this nigga. I'm gonna have to put my hands on it. Does Kanye not act like he needs a reset? He need a whole reboot. I find it hard that the mind that created College Dropout is what we're looking at right now. What type of degradation is that? I know, big word. It's a pretty big word. Pause. You want to shake him like, yo, how do I get you back to the musical genius? I'm fed up. Like, I threw my hands up. I done got to the point where I'm like, maybe that guy that created all those hits for himself and others is gone. He gone. That man not coming back, y'all. He's not coming back.
Right.
But nobody can do that anymore.
Right.
You know, damn it, bring back fighting.
Right.
You ain't got to shoot nobody. Bring back good old ass whooping in the street, because he could use a little ass whooping.
But what?
You see how so much, when it comes to these celebrities, so much of the stuff that we're saying that needs to happen to them and or for them to get them back on the straight and narrow is the same shit that we gonna say about everyday society. Bring back fighting. If I get out of pocket, put your hands on them, it's over with and done. Now you know. Don't do that again. Don't say that again. You know? How do you know boundaries? How do you know limitations if you don't fight? If you're not confrontational, if you don't check people, how would boundaries ever set? All the complaints people got about these YNs was a boundary or a limit ever set to where they know, you know what, I should be doing this, or this probably ain't gonna go well. I'm saying, as older folk, we gotta bear some responsibility for the way things are. Maybe with Kanye, he got so big, pause, and he was so great, and he got to a point where people, primarily him, but people got to a point where he can do no wrong. He can do no wrong. But he's a genius. Think about it, in the beginning, when he first started going left, he's a musical genius. Maybe we're not seeing what he sees. Or maybe it's the fact that the first time he went crazy in a way that we approved of. When you say that man didn't care about black people, so many of us felt it. That was actually a crazy moment that he wasn't supposed to have, but so many of us agreed with it. We rolled with it. That's the moment, right then and there, where we should have really been it should have been all hands on deck to straighten Kanye out. The word is decorum. I'm going to end with this. The word is decorum. But a lot of us feel some type of way about this president we got here, right? Chances are, though, if you was ever face to face with him, would you ever say or do the things that you have in your mind to say or do? Probably not. Why? Because at the end of the day, you have to have some decorum. You have to respect the title that man carries, whether you like him or not. And I'm not a Trump supporter, but I understand what comes with the position. I can't be a hypocrite. Just like I was telling people when they was all on Obama's neck and they said I was a heavy Obama supporter. It was y'all that thought he was about to change the price of chicken. It was y'all that thought we were about to get white slaves. If y'all would have approached it with some realism, you would have, tempered your expectations of the first. You never want to be the first to anything, especially president. But just like I was complaining to the people, like, hey, y'all might not like Obama, but y'all still got to give that man the respect that the position deserves. He's the president. Still got to respect the office. And that's where I'm at with Trump. Respect the office. You don't have to respect the man. You can feel however you feel about the man. Respect the office. So we should have shook Kanye West until he went blind. When he was talking reckless about the president way back. Because he gave us that was his first big public cry for help to me. But again, we liked it. We supported the message. And because we supported the message, we shrugged our shoulders as a musical genius. So in a way, we failed it. I'm big on placing responsibility where it goes. 10 to 15% is us as the fans. We failed him. The rest is him. The rest is him. At the end of the day, you responsible for your own life. The rest is you, bro. You know better. You know better. Plus, I think a part of it is chaos sales, and he's selling chaos. So, one minute I think Kanye done went bat, you know what, crazy. And then the next minute I'm like, he just trying to sell some things. But all this flip-flopping, who he like and who he don't like, I'm starting to stay heavy. And I'm about to book a room at the Kanye Crazy Hotel. He might be certified. Who would have known? But if you think about it, though, some of the greatest people in history, in some way, shape, or form, are all a little off. Think about it. Dude that made Apple, he didn't like wearing shoes. He went to the office without shoes. They made him look like he was a weirdo. I created a multi-billion-dollar company. You should not be worried about my feet. I get it, ethics and code of conduct and whatnot. Slippery slope. But that's the afternoon. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet this time, because I can sit here and smoke and ramble with y'all. I like talking to my people, but we're gonna keep it nice and tight for the afternoon. Cause we gonna rock some more today. We're gonna try to get them 3 episodes in like we used to. We officially gonna say we back on track, right? We back on track. Bet. So I'm Oops Great. This was Kush Equilibrium. Appreciate y'all pulling up a smoke whooping. I'll get at y'all.